Ranking Soulsborne games. Which is the best Soulsborne game? Elden Ring. But that's a given. It's From Software's biggest project that has everything good about every other game in it. But what's the worst and what's its close second? Let's see. I'm gonna have to skip Demon Souls and Dark Souls 2 because I haven't played enough of them to give a full opinion, but to be honest, they are at the bottom, so it doesn't really matter anyways. Next, Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 1 is what I like to call the Death Note of video games. Its first part was amazing and could be considered one of the best video games ever made if they didn't have to make the second part. Dark Souls 1 still holds up with its fun builds and interesting bosses and mechanics you don't see in other games. Great, and I mean fantastic world building and connecting, not to mention my favorite story out of all the games. The vibe, style, ambience, everything that has to do with feel and eyes are appealing, but the combat isn't my personal favorite, and the second part really does suck. Still a great game, but I made a slideshow a week ago about Soulsborne hot takes, and one of them was Sekiro is low-key the GOAT, but we are not ready for that conversation. Sekiro is amazing and probably the hardest FromSoft game, but once you learn the combat, it hits crazy. If you don't know Sekiro, it's not about dodging and rolling, but deflecting. You and the boss get in a dance when you fight, attacking and parrying the other until one messes up or your posture breaks. It's just straight hands, and you feel equal to the boss unlike the other games. Map design is great, story is good, character progression system is different but interesting. The only reason why Sekiro wouldn't be higher is some bosses and enemies are just fucking annoying. The downside with parry style combat is animal bosses feel clunky as hell. Okay, Bloodborne. I'm gonna keep this one short, but I don't really care for it. I also said this in the slideshow, but it's overhyped. The bosses are not actually well designed besides DLC. Weapons are crazy overhyped. The first part of the game is really fun and well done. I like the vibe, running around the city and slashing monsters, but once you hit the actual village after Victor Amelia, the ambience doesn't hit the same, and I can't really blame Bloodborne on this because FromSoft didn't fix their shit up until Elden Ring with stupid bosses, runbacks, and areas. Overall, it's a great game, but I personally don't enjoy it as much as the others. Putting it in, I'll just make another row in between because it's not on either of those levels. Okay, now, I don't know if I'm gonna get hate for this, but there's only one left. Dark Souls 3 is my favorite. Objectively, I put Elden Ring above it because they are similar, but Dark Souls 3 is what I played first. I love the builds you can run on this game. The vibe of the world dying is so dark and cool. The bosses are the best by miles. Oh my god, this game is so fucking good. Now imagine this. You're at the final boss of the DLC. You've both killed everything in the world. It's dying, and you two are about to fight. You have the most badass fight in the entire franchise, and there's no cutscene, no credits, no nothing. I actually can't find a single complaint with this game. Fuck this, I'm swapping orders. Dark Souls 3 is the GOAT, Elden Ring can have second.